Hey guys, Mythical Misfortune here again with another anime review for you on Valentine's Day weekend and Valentine's Day overall. And what better way to do that than with Yahari Ore no Shiorin, Love Calm wa Machiru, or better known as My Love Rom-Com. Dang, I can't even remember the English name. Sorry, guys. But of course we know Hiki, Yuki, and Yukihama. Those are basically the three. We're mainly going to stay on this review without doing too many spoilers from season 1 and season 2, guys. But keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes open. I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed by this at all. Because the story with this is we have our main character in Hiki, who isn't socially awkward, is more so just to himself. I can't there's the phrase escapes me right now. Antisocial. That's it. As soon as I said that, I figured out the word, guys. See, and like that, you can always hear it first here on DSS Data Super Squad. But anyways, he starts off as very antisocial, and then of course his teacher, Hirasuka Sensei, she brings him to this club of basically kids that help out other kids with problems, But the problem with Hiki is that he's very to the point, very blunt with his answers. There's only one way or the other, or if he's really trying to save it, he'll basically make himself look like the ass to try and save situations, while the Yuki, she's kind of the same way. It almost literally, she's a female version of Hiki to an extent, while more so she's liked, even though she's that way, while he isn't. While Yukihama brings into balance of basically being very cheerful. She may not be smart like both of them and able to plan out the things that they are, but she brings the balance of bringing in the fun, bringing them together, basically bringing this friendship circle full circle, no pun intended. But Yukihama is a very interesting character overall compared to Hiki and Yuki, because of the fact of how the show presents her to be connected with Hiki off the bat in season 1, and in how very slowly but very, very, very beautifully done is how her and Hiki's relationship grows, and how Hiki really shows her what it's like to be him in season 2, which she gets after a little bit, but she also kind of doesn't accept it. It's one of those things where if you're that really nice person, you don't really understand why people feel like they always have to be a villain, because it's that time where you basically have a conversation. I don't know if you guys have friends like that out there. I have. He's been that way, and he hasn't been that way, where he was basically like, every story needs a villain. And sometimes that's true, and sometimes it's not, because then what happens to you as the person, And some people are like that, and that's basically a little bit along the lines of that whole thing between Hiki and Yukihama. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but she also has to show him too that you have to be able to respect yourself too, and that's what season 2 does that a lot. Season 1 is basically about them getting together to be able to fix problems cohesively as a group, and Yukihama is the one that manages to bring that together, and basically, well, my idea is better when my idea is better. Why not do it in a sense where we can work out both? And then because of the fact both Yuki and Hiki are smart enough to figure out a way to where they can produce a plan that basically is using both of their plans, Yukihama just basically balanced it out to where they're not arguing about which idea is better. But Yukihama, again, she, with her bubbly character compared to these both Yuki and Hiki in being antisocial, she really does not metaphorically but literally does bring out the best in both of them, and that's what really makes her character shine. Yuki is, the school smart girl. I can do no wrong, but I'm quiet and to myself. I just do business and go on about my life. And her relationship with Hiki really helps both of them change the way that they need to, from being antisocial to being more open with their friends, because they don't, for both of their own reasons, they really can't connect with friends like that. And when you see it, it's one of those things where I've been in this situation, or I've seen that, and you feel for them if you were able to reconcile the situation better, or you're like, I didn't know I could do it that way, from seeing it too, if you didn't have as positive a thing in their friendship as they do. And of course, she also develops feelings for her as Yukihama, which is why I'm talking about this on Valentine's Day, because, both these girls end up liking Hiki, and that's probably the only spoiler you guys are going to get out of me, but they both end up liking him, but there are dynamics between the two, and how they, between, this friendship triangle / love triangle / everything that you could possibly think of, maybe? No, not everything you could think of, just friendship triangle / love triangle that goes on mostly in season 2, towards the end of season 1, that really you start seeing, and it goes on. The story itself, you just really is about characters and character development, and the life of, teenagers, and how things work out as far as certain situations go, what happens here, what happens there, and how they can be fixed, both in, the asshole way, the politically correct way, and even the true and honest way of basically helping your friends out. All three are almost always shown in the series, and that in of itself is very creative. You don't really get that insight like that, like the way this dives into the mentality that most teens have. Even though, yes, it's based in Japan, a lot of what you see in here is universally a teen thing, and that's kind of cool. And I know I really haven't talked about Hiki that much outside of him being antisocial, but he's our main character too. Like, literally everything that I can say about both Yukihama and Yuki can almost certainly apply to him. His character is very special too, because he's antisocial for a reason that is told out the gates, but he always looks to bring the blame upon himself to save a situation, because he's just used to it. And both Yuki and Yukihama see this, and they both, in their own ways, try to help this. Again, another spoiler. I'm sorry, guys. This one's a little bit spoiler filled. Forgive me. But he himself, seeing what they go through, and then what he goes through to try and make the situation best, he goes from being the asshole to being the politically correct one to, let's literally look for what's the honest answer here. Let's be honest. Let's not try to sugarcoat it. Let's not try to cave in. Let's literally look for the best outcome possible. Let's try to be positive about this. And that's the growth that we see from him from season 1 to the end of season 2. And it's a journey of self-realization and just greatness and friendship that you see. That's not the natural anime thing of friendship beats all. It's literally, my friends got my back. My friends understand me. My friends make me better. And you see this development mentally, emotionally, through the art designs of facial expressions. Even though they're so small, they perfectly shine. And of course, in season 2 has the best musical score to me, which adds even more flavor to it. So guys, I'm going to tell you right now, for me, the Yahari Ore series gets a 5 out of 5 for me. Go watch it when you can. You know, I don't know if you guys finished up Plastic Memories yet or not. If you're one of those people that did finish it, go ahead and jump right into this, guys. You got 2 seasons. You got 26 episodes worth of anime to catch up on or to watch. And if you haven't finished it, you know, just put it on your watch list. But yeah, this is one of those highly recommended ones to me. And like that, guys, that does it for this anime review. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my opinion. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Let me know in the comments below if you have a specific anime you want me to review. Watch out for us here at the DSS, because it's coming at you with way more content than usual. 2016 is going to be a great year, guys. And like always, until next time, I'll see y'all next time.